this is what I've come up with. And the idea is it can be moved along, and I can rest the weight of my arm or my hand, or steady my hand, whatever you want to call it, on this, and then I can take the brush, and it should be a lot easier to hold my hand steady. Now I'm noticing there's a spot right up here where the anchor chain guides, or whatever you would call them, just in behind, there's a little spot I missed. So I'm going to just try it out and just see how steady I can go, and just touch up that one little spot. Okay, you're looking at it from the opposite direction now. And here's the little spot in question. You can see it there. Now it appears to me that I can hold the brush a lot more steady. Yeah, much more steady. I think this is for the most part going to work out okay. This morning I read a comment from somebody by the name of Joe, who said if I check pictures of the Bismarck, I'm going to find that the anchor chain ways were not painted, gray like I did yesterday, that they were just sort of deck color. So I did. I just did it right now, actually. I checked a bunch of pictures and drawings and an animated graphic that I've got here, and yeah, nowhere are they painted gray. So in other words, I royally screwed up yesterday. I probably set myself back 48 hours. And by the way, thank you, Joe. And as long as we're talking about it, if you see that I've screwed up, let me know before I do it. I'm just kidding, of course. But wouldn't that be nice if that could work? Anyway, now I got to paint them all deck tan again. And fortunately, there's not a whole lot of detail that I'm going to be painting over, because, if I use the brush, the paint is going to be on a little bit thicker, and I'm going to be losing my detail. But we'll get it back, and hopefully nobody's going to notice. And I'm really glad that I'm able to change it now, before I get the anchor chains down and a whole bunch of little parts and stuff like that. It's not going to be that hard. We should be able to do it in about 10 minutes. Well, from what I can see here, this stays gray. In other words, all of this will stay gray, and of course down in here. And the very end out here, looks like that stays gray. And looks like everything else gets painted deck tan. This piece here looks like it stays gray. There it is right there. And here it is right here. So that'll stay gray. But everything else gets painted over. It looks like, according to this, it looks like even these guides here get painted deck tan. Well, let's get at it here. Looks like I'm going to need 2 coats to cover this. Yeah, it's going to take 2 coats. Well, that's okay. I'm sure glad that I don't have to worry about getting it on the deck, because after this dries it should all blend in. I just want to make sure that I've got it on everywhere, one coat. Well, let that dry overnight. I know it's terribly blotchy right now, but may as well, as long as I got this, see if I can maybe, see if I can't just touch this up just a little bit right here where maybe I should be using the other brush for that. Oh no, this is looking good. Okay, well, like I said, we'll let this dry now and put another coat on tomorrow. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.